is um, either when a kid is falling behind and he needs a little extra work to help him keep him going, or or if a kid's going ahead and he needs some extra exercises because he's bored in class, give him homework and let him do some extra work. Um, or a topic truly was so extensive that you genuinely needed to extend it through homework, which is very, very rare. So for like 95% of the occasions, abolish homework.
Okay. Not okay, not okay. Okay. A lot of these could be short answers.
Right?
Is it okay to date your best friend's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife?
No, no, not okay. I don't agree with that at all. Um, because I personally disagree with it because I would not, um, I I would never look at my friend's wife or girlfriend that way. And so therefore I personally wouldn't ever want that happening to me. Uh, I would love if I got married and I ended up divorcing, and then I would want my ex-wife to be happy, but it would be difficult for me to experience one of my friends have relations with her because I would look at it and go, well, how long has this been going on? Has this been
Yeah,
going on since I
absolutely,
met? And so
absolutely.
even if it just happened after we broke up, personally, no, I think it's not okay.
Yeah, I think it's not okay. Also, exactly what you said, because you wondered, did this go on during your marriage uh, or while you were dating? So I think it's not okay.
I also think
Uh,
I think personally, with my own opinion, there is a level of sanctity when it comes to dealing with that kind of thing. Um, like I don't care what kind of thing it is. I personally would never chase after someone if they were a close friend. Obviously, if you have a lot of friends and they dated someone, you're not gonna be able to get everyone. But if you have a close friend or someone that you know well enough that you've seen them on good occasion, I don't think it's okay.
okay, both of us, not okay. Again, these are quick ones.
Sure.
Is it okay to lie to protect a loved one?
Yes. Easy.
It's okay.
100%. I think it's okay within reason. Like
Yeah.
you know, I'm not gonna commit a capital crime to spare my loved one's life that'll put me in danger over the sake of them like robbing a bank. But to a degree, yeah. Like if we're
Okay.
going to take it
Next.
to the utmost extreme, hell no. But if we're
Yeah.
taking it as the average response, yes, 100%.
So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Is it okay to use a coupon at a restaurant when on a date?
Absolutely.
You say it's okay.
Absolutely, I think it's okay.
I say it's not okay.
I
If
think it's
you
okay because I think not using a coupon is stupid financially for you if you're the one paying. And number two, if you have an issue with using a coupon, that's a self thing on you. That's fine. You can give me the coupon. I'll get the
okay,
discount on my meal.
I'll give you a coupon because uh, in my generation, if a woman went out with a guy and he pulled a coupon out at the restaurant, that would be the first and last date. Okay,
Well, I mean, it depends on
it's
the
not
date
okay.
though. It depends
It's
on
not
the
okay.
like
She would consider the
I think
person
it's
a cheapskate.
I disagree
Cheapskate.
because, well, hold on though, because my generation has to be very cheap because we can't afford a damn thing. So
Oh,
you were able
I,
to afford everything because that's how it was
I,
in your time. I can't afford a damn thing. So yeah, I'm gonna use a coupon. And for the most part, if I was on a date, they would expect me to use it. If they knew that there's like coupons, they would expect
yeah,
it.
different
Um,
circumstances.
I would
Not
also
okay.
add though, if it's a special date, like New Year's or something, I mean, I would hope that you wouldn't use a coupon on a very special occasion like New Year's. You're taking them out to a nice dinner, and all of a sudden you slip them a 15% coupon from Capitol Grill. Like, I think on occasions like that, you might want to raise the standards a little bit. Is it still okay? Sure. Would I do it?
Okay,
Probably not. But on a general date, yes, coupons are okay.
okay, so you're okay. I say generally not okay. Next quick
Okay.
one. Is it okay to demand sex from your significant other?
Demand? No. Ask? Yes.
Okay,
Hester? No.
okay, I agree. It's not okay.
Because it's
Next
their
one, quick
body,
one.
their choice. And you, if you're
Okay,
that, go do it yourself. Go do something by yourself and handle it because
okay,
it's not,
yeah,
you don't get to
mm,
demand it. Unless that's
that's
like
correct.
some sort of thing you've got, some sexual thing you've got going
Yeah,
on with your significant other where you like that. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah,
But
yeah. It's
no.
time. It's time. It's time. It's time to be your own best friend. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay? Next one. Is it okay for these rappers to use derogatory words in rap songs against women, police, and other members of society and not be canceled when so many regular people who aren't rappers, who are being canceled for misuse of one word or an action?
Um,
And I'm not even getting into race. I'm just
no, I
saying,
understand. So this is not a quick one. This is a complex one because if you had to tell me right now as a yes or no, I'd say no, it's not okay. But at the same time, a lot of rap music, a lot of its foundation had to do with talking about the system, talking about what's wrong with the system, talking about what's going on, and being political through music. So using derogatory terms, let's say towards against police, ACAB, Blue Lives Don't Matter,
women,
whatever terms that they want to
women,
use.
women.
Hold on. I'll get to that. Specifically, systematic and systemic problems like the police. It is a form of expression to discuss a broader issue. Um, and so, like I said, the music, not all of it, but a lot of it was part of a discussion, a table piece to talk about what's going on. Um, and the problems that are ensuing rather than making a documentary or whatever. When it comes to stuff like that, I think it's very important to have that. Doesn't matter how derogatory or whatever it is, because it is expression and it's freedom of speech and it's whatever it is. Um, and it needs to be discussed. And if that's how it comes out, and then we refine it, let's refine it, and then let's have the scholarly conversation about it. But that's sometimes how it comes out, and that's sometimes how it has to come out for us to refine it, specifically when it comes to stuff like that. If they're going to talk poorly about women or about specific people, and it is a non-political thing, it is simply something because specifically in a lot of rap music and a lot of hip hop music, you do see that where it's just, you know, it's men being hyper masculine and aggressive towards women. That's not okay. That's not okay. And to continue to rap about it perpetuates the mentality and perpetuates the actions against women or other people, whether it's other races or other friends or whoever it may be. So that's why it's a very complex conversation because yeah, some of it I think is fine. I think because if you don't have these rappers do it, then you're going to get free verse poets doing it. If you don't have the free verse poets doing it, you're going to get pop stars doing it. Like you're going to get authors doing it. You're going to have someone doing it. Someone's going to do it. So
Yeah, but they
if
never get canceled. Rappers get away with literally the use of vernacular murder.
I understand, but that's why I'm saying it's a very complex argument because some of what they rap about or some of what is discussed in the music is important. It is important to the evolution of society because it is by discussing it in the music and then bringing it out to the public, it brings topics up that otherwise wouldn't be discussed or talked about amongst youth and younger adults who don't have the freedom or time to do research on scholarly articles or news. So if you have a rapper talking about some guy getting shot by the police, it brings up the concept and the talking of police brutality. Now, from there, we can then spread out. How much is it? How much? What is police brutality? Where is it occurring? How much is it occurring? How can we solve it? Is there a way to solve it? What's there to go from there? That's You can't have any of that conversation without the fundamental start of it. And not to say that rap music is the foundation for these political movements, but it helps. And sometimes it
Okay.
may start there.
Okay. Okay. Or
So,
not okay.
so in the complex answer, it is okay and not okay at the same time. As a blanket response, most of what you said that they talk about is not okay.
Okay. Not okay. Uh, totally in my point of view. And I won't get into a long conversation. Okay. Question. I noticed this a lot. I have a lot more, and I think it'll be funny, interesting. Can we go there?
Yeah, well, let's do an extended episode. We'll go.
Okay.
This will be an extended episode, and we'll keep going.
Okay. Uh, one of the things that I've noticed a lot while stopping at a light is people who pick their nose while driving. Is it okay or not okay?
I think it's okay as long as you clean your fingers and don't just pick and then wipe on the wheel. Look, if you can't breathe, you got to get one out. You got to
Uh,
it's like farting in the elevator. Sometimes you just got to do it. I get it. A lot of people do it. So, go ahead. Just,
okay.
it's your fault for looking. They're in their car. You're
Yeah.
driving. What's
Okay. Okay. Okay.
so yeah,
It's it's okay.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, your sister said you'd like that
Thanks.
one. Now, this is a combination one. Just quick answer.
Okay.
President in 2024. Trump for president.
Not okay.
What?
Not okay.
Not okay. Biden for president.
Not okay.
Not okay. Grandpa Al for president.
Okay.
Yes, I'm running. I'm running.
Yes. That's how it should be.
That's right. But then again, I'm too old based on your guidelines, so I don't have a
That's
shot.
right, because we did talk about that. We talked about how
Yes.
there should be an age limit for well, no, that's okay. You're the exception.
Okay.
You
Thank you.
you get
I
you
am
it That law will pass after you.
that. Yes. Okay. Is it okay? Because this one really gets me and makes me angry. Is it okay to cancel someone for something that they did years ago that was acceptable and legal?
Depends. Depends because at a certain point it was totally fine to have sex with minors because most men were okay with it. Even if legally it wasn't, everyone was okay with it. Or to grope or to touch minors, or to hold um, economic or to hold financial, material, or jobs over women's heads for sex. Um, that was all considered okay and legal and fine. So depends. If you did stuff like that for 10 years and then we find out 20 years later that that's what you did, yeah, canceled immediately. Lose your job because you don't deserve to have one. If that's how you treat people, no, not okay. Um, if you I don't know, if you made some minor mistake, or like some people getting canceled for saying the N-word once when they were 15, 20 years ago, nah, I think if they apologize and it's like and that was truly the only thing they did, That's ridiculous to cancel them. So no, I don't think that's, I think that one's ridiculous. So it does depend, but yeah, canceling someone for something they did 20 years ago depends on how much they're perpetuating it now, and have they done it post that. Like for example, Joe Rogan saying the N-word 40 times over the history of his podcast, calling black people apes. He outwardly called black people apes in his podcast, because he went to go see Planet of the Apes. There's a whole, you can Google it, look it up. He talks about how um, he went to go see Planet of the Apes, the I believe it was the Andy Serkis one, and he
Hmm.
went with his buddy, and the Uber took him to a movie theater that he had asked, so is this like an okay neighborhood? And the guy said, yeah. And they went to go see it. And he said that he walked in and he walked into Planet of the Apes and then doubled it with saying it was like Africa. And then furthers it by saying, oh, that was a racist thing I said. Sorry. He
Okay.
admits to being racist about it. And then recently, in his apology video for saying that, he says he never said. So things like that,
Okay. So
immediately canceled.
Al Jolson used to go like this and wear blackface. Uh, if he was alive today, he'd be canceled, correct?
Um, yeah, I think he would be. Yeah, I think he would be because he did it regularly. If it was a if it was a
Okay.
one-time thing that he did as a kid because he didn't fully grasp the understanding of society around him, I think he deserves a pass because you
Well, he
don't.
was the leading he was the leading
What I'm saying
entertainer of
is
his time.
what I'm saying is if he did it as a kid once in a performance or something because he lacked the knowledge and recognition of society around him, I believe he deserves a pass. But because it was his career, no, I disagree. He made a career off of being racist.
But he wasn't racist in his time.
The reason he wasn't racist in his time is because the white people had so much power that they made it okay for that to happen. Just because they say it was okay doesn't mean that it wasn't racist. It's racist. Blackface is racist,
Yeah,
regardless of the era.
okay, a
But
black entertainer. I forgot his real name, but his entertainment name was Stepin Fetchit. He used to slur his words and do dances and do everything detrimental to blacks, and got paid $400,000 a year at one time. Uh, there are a lot of things depending on your age, you know, the decade you were in. So I would say not okay to go far back into somebody's history unless they broke the law of the time or the of the mores of their time. So to me, it's not okay. What and your answer is
um, no, to your answer is it is. Oh, it's not okay to cancel people. To me, I think it's
right.
okay. I think it's okay with the obvious depending, that big word on the top, on what it was. You know, like I said, you made a
Okay,
whole career out of
okay.
blackface, cancel.
Oof, we got to get into that in the future webcast. Is it okay to make race jokes?
Um, if it's of your own race, yes. If it's of your own race, yes, it's okay to make race jokes. I can, like, if I make white people jokes about being white and unseasoned, sure. If a black person wants to make black person jokes, sure. Doesn't matter how race, it's that's their culture. They're allowed to do that. If people disagree with the racism, even within their own culture, that's fine. But you have a right for your own. But I completely disagree with people, a white guy making racist black people jokes or Asian people
Okay,
jokes or
uh,
things like that.
okay, okay. So we say it's not okay unless you're
I say
talking
I
about
say it's
your.
I say it's not okay as a blanket. It's okay if it's your own race.
Okay, just a few more, like
I
another
have I have
eight.
a couple too.
But
So
okay, uh, mask mandates. Okay or not okay?
I think it's okay. I think it's fine.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I don't like have fun with it. I don't enjoy it. Um, but I think it's okay. Um, if it was for the rest of my life, probably not okay. But I'm okay with it. It's keeping me healthy. In the past 2 years, I haven't gotten the flu or strep throat. And normally I get one of
Mm,
those a year, or maybe like one
okay,
each a year or something like that. I haven't got it,
okay.
knock on wood.
Oh, okay. I say it's okay. You say it's okay, right?
Yeah, we're doing an extended episode, so you don't have to like rush
Yeah.
these.
Uh, okay. Now, bullying at school, physical bullying.
Not okay.
I
Immediately not
know.
okay.
No, that's not my question.
Oh,
I
sorry.
know it's not okay. Here's the question, because this has come up in the history of
It's such a gut
Ralph
shot
Sanin.
reaction to that. That was awful. It's such a gut
Yeah.
shot. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, in my day, if we had a bully and we came home, and if it was a male, your father would say, "Do you want me to come up to school?" And we would say, "No." But he's bullying me and he's bigger than me. And your father would say, "Well, I'll come up to school, but it's going to get worse if you come up to school." So, is it okay to hit a bully at school? Because he'll know that if he starts in with you physically again, he may win, but he's going to get hurt. Is it okay to hit a bully?
In
You're
self-defense.
frozen.
No, I'm not. Eh, I'm
You're, you're
I'm not frozen.
oh, you're just thinking, huh?
Yeah, no, I would say it's in self-defense, it's okay. If you're gonna activate it,
Ooh,
if you're gonna
ooh.
activate it, no. If you're defending, yeah.
I remember something different. Okay, okay. So it's remember how many times I used to say to you, Peter, somebody's bothering you and they're a bully, smack the crap out of them, and that'll put an end to it. You'll get suspended, and that's it. So you say it's okay if you're defending yourself.
I think it's totally fine if you're defending yourself. If my child in the future ever defends himself because someone's pulling at their hair or, going after them and kicking them or doing something and they knock the crap out of them, I'll march my ass into that school and do whatever the hell I need to do because my child, I don't care if they suspend my
Okay,
child. I'll pull him out of school. I'll change schools if I have to. That because at the end of the
okay,
day, the public schools and private schools like that most of the time tend to handle it incorrectly. And it's partially because they have to uphold a certain standard as a institution, so they will overly punish both sides, because they don't recognize, because they don't pay attention to the actual issues. They just want to wash their hands of it. So yeah, I think it's okay in self-defense.
okay. I only have one more. I was
That's
looking at
fine. I've got
an
a
old
couple more
page.
too.
So, okay, I'll give you my last one.
Okay.
Is it okay for a parent to take his child's college fund with the promise of repaying it and never paying it back and having your child have to pay for his or own college?
It's not okay.
And I believe it's not okay either. Okay.
Yeah, that one's not okay. So
Okay. It's not okay.
yeah, no, that was extremely not
Not,
okay.
not,
You don't want
okay.
to, even if it was their money to begin with that they gave you. It's the same reason like you
Right.
give a gift to someone and then 5 years down the line you're like, hey, I need that gift back. I gotta hawk it for some money. Not okay.
That is correct.
Um,
Definitely not okay. I consider it low grade stealing.
yeah, I agree. I agree. That's low key. That's low grade stealing.
I
Um,
mean, there are certain circumstances where they would say, look, you're not going to be going to college for a while. I have to borrow this money. I need it. It's very important. I will pay it back, and then they pay it back. But then not to pay it back and have to pay for your own college. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Uh, Not okay. Okay, you have a couple?
I have a
'Cause I'm
couple here.
finished.
Um, Gender neutral clothing, i.e., clothing that is designed for men and women. Is it
Okay,
okay or not okay?
okay, okay.
Okay.
You know, if
I
if you look good and there's any criticism towards you wearing it and you can withstand the criticism, you wear what you want. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You go around once in life.
I think it's also I personally agree. I think it's okay. And I think it would be wonderful because it would allow more creativity. It would allow people to be more in touch with both sides of who they are because everyone is both man and female. Some are just more male than female, more female than male, and so on. Because it's a spectrum in my concept. Um, Even if you're a male, you may have some feminine touches. So I think gender neutral clothes would help people feel comfortable as well as just more creative clothing than just like the same crap.
Okay,
All right.
okay. So did I surprise you with that one?
Uh, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Um, all right. Here's the next one. Paying for porn. Is it okay
Uh,
or not okay?
well, in general, I would say it's not okay. Uh, it's like paying for sex, which I don't think is okay.
Interesting.
Then again, there are exceptions. The exceptions would be a disease and you're sick, and that's the only way you can get sexual satisfaction, then it would be okay. Or if you have a significant other uh, that has become dead in the bed, uh, then it's okay. But in general, paying for sex,
Well, hold on.
not,
Paying for sex is different than paying for porn. Porn is the videos and the content that you watch and consume,
yeah, I know.
not not people.
You know, I'll give you an example. Uh, I the month. It used to be during the week. I think somebody, when your grandmother died, must have given my email list. It must have been the funeral home because uh, I was getting every week um, singles in the neighborhood who want to cheat on their husband. I'll come over. I'll
That's
come over to your house,
that's the
and they,
advertisement industry. That is the
yeah,
advertisement industry. Ruthless, heartless,
yeah,
and ugly.
yeah. So I would say not okay.
I would say it is okay to pay. And I think for multiple reasons. One, it legitimizes those in the industry because it is a legitimate industry. They are actors, they are performers. Whether we agree to it or not, they are performers, and it is a form of entertainment. It is by most people, they believe it to be a lesser form of entertainment and a lesser form of art, but there are
Mhm.
people who think so. And I think by making it, as much as most people would disagree because no one wants to pay for it, uh, by paying for it, it would legitimize them further. Additionally, by paying for it, it would also help wall off the content from younger people. That way, kids who are 13 or 10 and are iPad kids don't stumble across these websites. So,
Okay.
by creating a paywall, it forces adults with money to only do it. Granted, there'll always be people finding backdoors and ways to find it for free, but by
Okay.
predominantly making it a paywall, even though I myself don't want to pay for it, I would still advocate for the payment because it legitimizes as well as the safety of it for children. Um, so
Yeah, but
yes,
yeah, today you don't have to pay for it. You can get on any free
but that's what I'm saying.
app.
That's what's
Yeah.
dangerous is you can get on
Yeah.
any website and find that stuff. And it's dangerous
Hmm.
because when I have a little brother who's 10 and has access to the internet, whether it's from my house, someone else's house, when he's at a play date, or he's at school on a computer, the internet is very, very vast. And it's
Okay.
very easy to type in something that is very innocent because you're looking for whatever, a Pokemon, and something else comes up. So,
Okay, I will change based on what you just said. I will say it's okay. But let me just tell you a quick story.
okay.
Uh, I'm such a hypocrite because when I was in college and I had speech, we had to do a 5 minute speech on certain things that were important to society. And my speech was, we should legalize prostitution. So I remember giving the speech in front of the teacher, Mr. Taylor, who seemed to be a very religious man, and it was a great speech. And I thought I aced it. He gave me a C. He didn't like the content. So based on what you just said, I like that. I like what you said. It's okay.
Yes, I agree. It's okay. Um, all right, I got, what do I have? I have two more.
Okay.
No, three more. I have three more.
Okay.
One, entrepreneurs, currently the new aged entrepreneurs. Is it okay or not okay?
I don't know what you mean by new age
New
entrepreneurs.
age
You mean
entrepreneurs, meaning people around my generation and a lot of the entrepreneurs that are coming out now, not entrepreneurs from your time or from my parents' time, entrepreneurs that are coming out now in the age of social media and the Gary V people and things like that.
good?
Okay or not okay?
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, because they're creative. Uh, they found an alternative way, some of them, to make money when no jobs exist. Some of them have created jobs for themselves and others. Uh, so I would say it is okay. Um, I mean, look, we're getting down to girls who go on TikTok and wiggle their behinds and make $1 million a year. Am I going to say it's not okay? Hell, they're making $1 million a year. I'm not.
Yeah, I understand. I I think it's not okay. The comparison you make is very true. Women can, specifically on TikTok, but on a lot of websites that are non-porn related, they can do like streaming, Twitch streaming, gaming. They play games in a low-cut shirt and they make millions. So yeah, I understand guys what Twitch streaming with a low-cut shirt or TikTok is for girls. Scamming people with fake books or fake online classes as entrepreneurs is what guys do. So I get it. I don't think either one's okay because I think a lot of people in this new age of entrepreneurs are crap. They are not actually creating or inventing anything. They're a bunch of guys who are buying and selling cryptocurrency and are just regurgitating what they're hearing from the millionaires and are not actually doing anything. And on top of that, they then say, buy my course. It's $500. And then it's 4 episodes of them jerking off into the corner. So
But
I don't,
that's what
I personally am not a fan of today's entrepreneurs. There are, and mind you, I am talking about the average. There are entrepreneurs out there right now that are doing wonderful stuff. A perfect example is my buddy Milo. He's a beautiful entrepreneur who is very creative and he's got a whole business plan that he's creating. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't know if he's okay with me talking about it, but he's got a very, very creative business plan um, that I've never heard of before, and it seems like the type of idea that could very, very well take off, especially after the pandemic and a lot of people dealing with stuff. It is a very, very creative and lucrative idea. Um,
So
so
you say it's
I'm
not
talking about
okay.
the average, the general public of entrepreneurs. There are people on every end of the spectrum, but when I say those, I'm talking about the majority of them. I don't like them, and I don't think it's okay because all they do is sell fake books, fake courses, and then scam people of money.
I'll give you an example. I used to like go to the casino. I don't go to the casino. I haven't gone to the casino. I think the last time I went was a couple of years ago with you. We stayed for about 45 minutes. Uh, Online, they have people who play the slot machines. There's one guy, Brian Christopher, another guy. Brian Christopher gets paid by YouTube. I think I heard $20,000 a month. He plays the casino, the slot machines.
We spoke about this. That's right.
He uses his own money. Another guy gets paid $25,000 a month. But
So
they play so much. They must play $1 million a year or more. I don't know. Do you figure? But they sell shirts. They sell all kinds of stuff. And you know why that's good? Because I'm sitting home. I'm not going to the casino. I love to watch them, and they got great personalities. So they're the modern entrepreneur.
entrepreneur.
Stuck on my entrepreneur,
There you
and
go. So,
you
but
know,
hold on. There's a couple things with that. I know there's other people that I've seen do other online gambling stuff. Transparency is the important thing with things like that. He is most here's what's going on. My guess, because this happens with a lot of other people. There's a couple of gambling websites that I see on TikTok that go viral because guys win $500 on a spin, or sorry, $500,000 on a spin, or they win $100,000. Here's the stipulation: these companies make an agreement with the person. If you stream our game, we will give you $100,000 or $10,000 to put in every month. We'll give you $10,000 to $20,000. Whatever you win, we keep. You don't keep any of the money you win, but you keep all the money that you get through your streams. You don't have to pay us any royalties. You don't have to pay us anything. We just get to keep any money that you make on the website,
okay,
or
yeah,
something
that's
like that. So what happens is these guys who are winning $1 million, they're not actually winning $1 million. It's just what's being given to them from the company. So,
yeah.
for example,
The ones I me-
the guy you
the
watch
ones
on
I
YouTube.
mentioned.
No, but what I'm
He's
saying is
using
the guy
yeah.
you watched on YouTube could very well may be using his own money, but could also be using money that the casino gave him, and the money he makes is from the t-shirts and things. And that lack of transparency is where I have an issue with it. And that's
Yeah, it could be.
you can still
It could
find it
be.
entertaining, but to have the wool pulled over your eyes like that creates an unrealistic expectation that you can live that kind of lifestyle when it's not
Yeah,
an active possible lifestyle.
yeah, these people claim they're using their own money, except uh, for what they're given each month. Uh, by YouTube, because they have millions of followers. So, okay. You have anything else?
Two more. So, lack of female leaders. Is it okay that we lack female leaders, or is it not okay?
Not okay, because whenever I have to vote in an election and I research it and I see that there's superficial statements about a person running, I always vote for a woman because I think a woman will get the job done better than a man and is less corruptible than a man in most cases.
I agree. I consistently look at around the world. The ones that are run by women are doing consistently better overall in various aspects, through financial, through overall happiness, through infrastructure, government, everything, doing significantly better than the ones run by men. Obviously not all, and obviously not everything, but within reason, yeah. I Most of them are doing a lot better, heaps better.
Yeah,
So
so it's
yeah,
not okay the way it is. It's not okay the way it is now. We don't have enough women.
yes, it is not okay that there is a lack of female leaders. Last
Okay.
one. The current state of America. Is it okay or not okay?
Definitely not okay. That's the easiest one going. Definitely not okay. The
I
leadership is terrible. It's been terrible for the last for the last 6 years. Uh, our Congress and Senate is terrible. Uh, we're a divided country. It's not okay.
I agree. I very much agree. It is not okay. We are on a downhill slope, as we've said in our previous episode. Um, and I'm excited to see where we go, because whether we blow up and become 27 extra countries, and the East Coast becomes a country, the West Coast becomes a country, the mid states, and so on and so forth. I think it's exciting, scary, but um yeah, it's not okay.
Okay.
So
Being our title is talking to my grandfather before he croaks.
yeah,
And we do want people to send in their opinions.
yeah,
Uh, I don't intend to croak very soon, hopefully not. But if I do, uh, keep me apprised of what's happening. Are we going to civil war? And are aliens dropping down into our country? Okay.
I will be sure to do that. So yeah, this was a good podcast, this is a good episode. For those who made it this far, first of all, I love you. I'm going to
I
commit my
love you
life
too.
to you. I'm going to commit my life to you, for those who've
You
listened.
froze.
No, I'm not frozen. Uh, for for those who
Uh, wait a second. You just froze when you said
oh,
that. It went like
it
this.
says it says internet connection unstable. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. We're good. For those who made it this
It
far,
didn't say, you didn't say your grandpa.
no, no. First of all, hold on. Let's separate two things. I love you, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. For those who made it this far, I love you as well, because you have such patience and such joy to listen to this entire episode. Um, Please feel free,
Okay.
if you know me, message me your comments, or go on our YouTube channel with the same name and comment it. I would love, love, love to incorporate your comments or your questions or your responses or anything you want us to talk about in an episode. Um, or have you on. Fuck it. Why not? But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the beautiful things. Show your friends, your family, whoever the hell you know. Because it's a lot of fun, and it's joyful to know when people watch and pay attention to it. So with that, we will
Okay.
see you in the next one.
Yes, and for
Peace out.
all our friends in Australia and all the kangaroos. Peace out.
And the
Love you.
people in Germany too, the ones you're listening, we hear you. We
Yes.
love you.
Yes. Mwah.
Peace out.